Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And thank you, Mr. Wright, for being here today. Over the past few years, this subcommittee has held a number of hearings to assess the National Flood Insurance Program, NFIP, and discuss the program's reauthorization. And as we all know, authorization for the program will expire on September 30th, 2017. Should the program expire without reauthorization, no new flood insurance contracts will be able to be extended. That means that the home buyers will not be able to obtain mortgages and close on their homes in flood hazard areas. Additionally, the NFIP's ability to borrow from the Treasury will be drastically reduced. Given the importance of the NFIP to our constituents, it is absolutely critical that this committee work together to reauthorize the program before the September deadline. The NFIP was created in 1968 to provide flood coverage to consumers who were unable to obtain coverage from the limited private market. The NFIP is funding primarily through premiums and fees from policyholders, and a portion of the premiums is used to fund mapping and mitigation activities. Currently, the program covers about 5 million homes nationwide for a total of $1 trillion in flood insurance coverage. It is important to reiterate that the threat of flooding impacts all of our communities, from coastal regions in Florida to parts of Texas and New York, and even to my own state of Missouri. There are over 200,000 Missourians who live in areas where flooding is a risk. As options for reauthorization are discussed, we need to work to ensure that flood insurance remains affordable to our constituents, and to this end, it is essential that FEMA completes the affordable framework that was mandated by Homeowner Flood Insurance Affordability Act. Additionally, it is important for us to continue exploring the best methods for keeping our flood maps updated and to provide sufficient funding for the process. Mitigation is key to the preventing flood damage, and I'm eager to further assess how best to improve those efforts. Lastly, as we move forward in this legislative process, we need to assess the current role of the private market and the role that it plays in our future. And Mr. Chairman, with that, I yield to the ranking member of the committee.